Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. See, I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. Are you ready, everybody? All right, listen. William Ingram, come here. 1, 2, 3. I can breathe without you, say. I can breathe without you. I can move without you, Lord. I can move without you. Hey, who am I without you? Who am I without you? Say, I can live without you, yeah. I can live without you. I can breathe without you, Lord.
Our private client services team is recognized for providing clear and practical legal advice to our clients in the United Kingdom and Ghana. Expert help with will writing, probate or estate administration. Our will writers and probate lawyers can act for you to obtain grant of probate and carry out estate administration on your behalf. The probate takes place after someone dies. If there's a will, the named executor is responsible for ensuring that the estate of the deceased is secured, assessing its value and paying any inheritance tax. If there is no will, the interstate and inheritance rules require similar responsibilities. Our lawyers offer strategic and practical solutions to the issues which clients face, whether it's in relation to succession planning, will preparation, probate and the administration of estates, immigration and visas, contentious family or probate disputes, administering estates often with inheritance cross-border issues, international trust advice including residence, domicile issues, wealth preservation, a fast, efficient service from SRA-regulated professionals, transparent pricing. BWF Solicitors, let us take care of probate.
Jesus.
The radio is hit. One station. Metimo se Pastor Charles Adia Kunya ene ne space no opompe mejiako. Aida se meji ne space nako anaza kunya no mekwa kwatam na mesoma betina subi. Lawyer, me pacho me mawachi emu akwaba.
Yenya suffer patro apomoe.
Nyame adom me ho ye papa na wonso ho ye de.
Nyame adom pa.
Emo. Ene onyame de emre ne enna e de achen na wohwe a weda no esesa o weda no esesa na mra bia ni we de be kirelo weda no agina ho mra bia ni ho.
Mbrane say when it comes to natural occurrences, such natural occurrences supersede human preparation and program. And therefore, you allow God to have his way.
That's right. That's right. Lawyer, awie nyina ama yentishe no nso. Weda no esesa nti wo kwa dress yi boaboa wo ho sane be ya enkoka ho enhye ba bia. Ansa na me de lawyer beba no ma me ma 1 minute na fa boaboa ho na yentie nia ebeko so ma me 1 minute why.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. Our private client services team is recognized for providing clear and practical legal advice to our clients in the United Kingdom and Ghana. Expert help with will writing, probate or estate administration. Our will writers and probate lawyers can act for you to obtain grant of probate and carry out estate administration on your behalf. The probate takes place after someone dies. If there's a will, the named executor is responsible for ensuring that the estate of the deceased is secured, assessing its value and paying any inheritance tax. If there is no will, the interstate and inheritance rules require similar responsibilities. Our lawyers offer strategic and practical solutions to the issues which clients face, whether it's in relation to succession planning, will preparation, probate and the administration of estates, immigration and visas, contentious family or probate disputes, administering estates often with inheritance cross-border issues, international trust advice including residence, domicile issues, wealth preservation, a fast, efficient service from SRA-regulated professionals, transparent pricing. BWF Solicitors, let us take care of probate.
FM. Or Manchester a DAB plus. Ubetumi akatre Alexa say Alexa. Fameko Rainbow Radio na minko tie lawyer ne profit and ne anopay na Alexa edi ubeba life and colored kra. Misro say twi akunwano eben radio no ene ensemu amede ba no emu oduru. Lawyer be chire nsemu amayen obebie nsemu edi amayen. Minim se wonim se changes bebre atiki place. Na onyame ya adoma by October ebi ebe take effect eninti wonyamfa application nkotu mu a to America ene oti lawyer address pe chro oti lawyer telephone number fa na Fred lawyer na bisa lawyer say na mekra application no ekwan ben so na memfa me de embetum ene ya ode ba ombeye amawo ma benko lawyer ho na mensa ma lawyer achibiem na afi memfa lawyer emawo na yenhwe ne a awurade ebeye enne anapai lawyer masaba wabobo ano mepa acho mesama wachi esama wakwa aba
Yenya patro apomoe.
Ye ho ye papa na wo so bibia boko.
Nyame adom pa.
Emo na sane ya yedi edwuma no anopai de Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM ye ne ye Facebook ahwefo nyina ya ye krado ubia etwen anopai my update na fa ye hyase na yenko wadaroma.
Yo, I'm so update ho ye mano kakra na bebre nso ya mano dada. Nse san aba efa different routes. But near here pa no fees nse san aba eye October ya yebesimi next month ya no first week no na nsesaya aba fees no emu enti ebi asesa ebi nso ensesa ye but ne here ne say wo be hu say wo be ye wo renewal renewal no aso September bombarding anase October within the first week now bombarding na wo de betu empemprenya cause mrane say wo 28 days before what they no ebewu no na why renewal and that's after na wo be ye wo 20 years private life application and that's application bi a wo be bia no say your renewal there you nim say within 28 days but say your renewal na after na wo be start there say say utia fees nko ade a bombarding say wo betu anamo because in society no ashe asiye se ya yenim in the first week of October 4th of October no na in society no astarte nti ya de ade yi betu board no so na wo behu fees na eba no ebi asesa ebi ensesa ye sa asesa o se ensesa yo so application ya mpempren ya ye before 4th of October 2023.
Wow. Lawyer, ohwe sania eniema kuya menim se wa advice se application no unyanye ya fatum na se obeye renewal so a within the 28 days no you are allowed say udi betum enti me pese uti eni kakra ema matiefo ebia application no afe ena me pese me di betum afe na me de kra fresh me pa cho ubetumi abobo fresh application no so se ni aye etua ne sesei na se yekura the 4th of October ni aye betua me pa cho biemu ho kakra ma me na obi a wotie no ntu American for application number sesei ya
yo edoso enti ya mbo ni nyina enti na ni aye beti no na ye gina so etu anamo enti anamo aye betu ne say wo frɛ officer na say wo frɛ lawyer na wo ho ni nyina no ne wo de poti a wo ye no lawyer beka ehun fee no akere wo but kakra ye beka no anopei ene ni aye de ato board isi enti obi o ma okoye na application for the first time atina ha 20 years embre no aso say okoye application sa application no senior yenim no wo betua IHS fee na wetua the normal application fee wo hwe board no so a IHS de no amba na chese IHS de no 1560 no ehoro no sara na visa fee a sa application wo kwaye a utua no ya na ye 1048 pounds emrane say nsesaye amba ewo eho no nti still a wo betua friend say 1048 no na ebia nipa no afi na oba ebewura ekrum ha eho no nsesaye kakra aba ebia na nipa no afi na oba ye no 2.5 no so ho so nsesaye biara embae anaso bebe renew eho so nsesaye embae bo ba ye indefinite leave to remain indefinite no sisi ano 2404 pounds from 4th of October no ekono abaya 2885 pounds ebi a wo ye naturalization ye friend no citizenship no wo braso wo pesa wo bedane British ni na wo ye application na mpempre no 1250 October no abaya 1500 ebi a wo ba na wo be register no e na abaye British akwala mpempre no 1012 pounds October no ebeye 1214 pounds enti wo hwe a wo mu ahodo bebre se ne ye nim no certificate of sponsorship for skilled workers for ministers of religion and then yakeka ho but dodo na ne kan say skilled worker COS so wo kwaji COS if you are buying ho ama employee and so obi a opesa wo fe na adwuma mpempre no 199 pounds. October 4th ɛbɛyɛ 239 pounds. Nti wohwɛ a nsesaeɛ no akate across baby biara. Nti sɛnea yɛnim no mbere biara no a yɛbɛbɛtena ha no up until October no yɛbɛka mu ebi akyerɛ ɛmo. Ba mbere no nti ɛndɛ yɛde nea yɛakan ɛbɛgya ɛwɔ na sɛ woyɛ wo deɛ no a sɛ wo deɛ no yɛ mmɔso a wofrɛ a wo ɛbo a ɛwɔ hɔ no aban pɛ sɛ wotua no yɛbɛka nso akyerɛ wo.
Emo lawyer yɛda wase enti ma memfa nto atiefoɔ anim na menhyɛ ɔm menkae ɔmo sɛ BWF Solicitors wobɛhu yɛ wɔ 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road 7 Sisters London N15 4NP. Me pacho Shannon Somame. Address no 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road 7 Sisters London N15 4NP. Office number 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340. Emergency number 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Na wabo awura lawyer akachi na nea opese wo hu nea opese wo bisa nyina na yedi ama wo ene number yedidi dwuma no line 1 0208 133 4646 0208 133 4646. Line 2 0208 133 1134 0208 133 1134. Ena ye mobile line ni ye WhatsApp line ubetumi di messages ni bi afaso na yatimi akenkan edi ama wo anase ubetumi afre asiso na ye ni lawyer adi nkomo 0777 1950989 0777 1950889 na medewo ama lawyer na enioma ako amayen pepepepepe afi yembonwura lawyer ho na omayen the latest news nia aba na nia yem ewo se ye hye no nso ne hwehwem lawyer anopai fayeko edien na asie
yo I'm saying ACC no ni update no ya bobosto no ba ndan no ya nkomo foforo a ya pese ya twetwe anopai di kan ya fa akwanya we su echia etiefo ne ahwefo enyina ne ya kan se yankopon ofi suro enhira nyina na omanyan asomdwe ne omanyan sere ene anopai na se wotie yen se wo hwe yen ye chia wo bebre ye dincha kase efi BWF Solicitors aseye ebrel ye chia Uncle Ben ene BWF Solicitors edmafo nyina ye chia ya client fo nyina client adada ane afoforo ene wo a wo ba nyina ne wo a woni ye ho dada ne nyina ye chia obi biara ebra so se ye besua ade fa akonya we nso eda obi biara se ọka ho ma yenyina ye celebrate ebra oyame adom odenya ba ewieye a omoma yen eye SRA abodin ebe obi biara se client a omoma yen congratulatory messages yeda obi biara ase na nda no ne ye resua no eye very important because ade a eka obi a eka so obi a eye obi a oye edwuma ema obi account. No, we are entering into employment law. Na we assembly bisa for immigration so a brother so over to me ebisa emana ye na senior yenim no emra ewo ho a ye frɛ no Employment Rights Act 1996 eno na e cover employers ene employees na won betumi aye na won tumi enye kwan ben na obetumi asake obi a woni ne ye adwuma na se wo sake no na se wamfa kwan panso ansake no a dan na nipa no obetumi aye and then your question is me ejuma my employer say on person ni be ejuma biem has dismissed me from work. What should I do? Me ejuma say on ni me ejuma biem den na me ye. Me kwahye fie na me su anase me kwahye aso dem mo mpaye. What should I do? We are focusing on the law and therefore we are looking at what the law allows you to do. Enti edi kan ni be say an say why ni employer na why so ni employee. Yakasa obi ye employer obi a wa ebie na edwuma na wa fa obi say ombeye edwuma ema no na wa ye nhihye say nipa no beye edwuma ama no na ono nso etua enipa no eka. So there's work done and consideration in the form of salary or wage paid to sa enipa no a oye edwuma ma sa enipa no. Te edwuma no wura no na ye fa na employer and na wa we edwuma no na ye we employee. Na employee no emra no beka say emra no use worker, emra no use employee. It doesn't really matter whether worker or employee. Yen nyina no ye edwuma eden ama obi. Nti yen fa no simple sa. Na nea ewo eho no excuse me. Nea ewo eho no enso ene say ebi a wa we edwuma amasa enimpa no woni no wo nhihye ebi so ana woni no nhihye bia but mbra no ne aka ne say ese say wa woni nipa no ye adwuma no wo nhihye nti ye share Employment Right Act 1996 section 1 a obaka kire say sa nipa no a woni ne ye adwuma no ese say mo wo nhihye a ye fa no employment contract. Sa employment contract no mbra ne say ese say adwuma no ra odi mawo wo share adwuma se a ose say odi mawo to the mawa and na wobegina so na waye nea obeye nti mepo so ha say na ye ko yenim no ya toa eso
yo emo lawyer adwuma no senia upiapia so eko eno anie enti me pese u breaking it down employer ne employee no ne responsibility I was say we hold ewo adwumanum na employee no ono so ne responsibility sania obi di dinia mehunu ekwanya mefaso na mene no adele me pa cho yem breaking it down kakra ematifo
yo mate enti sania ya boss no section 1 say ufa obi adwuma as I say woman no terms of engagement and I say employment. Na sa employment terms no na ye ka no ye de ba yen ya fam no ye ka me ne wa fam no ye ka ye say employment contracts. Contract ben na woni nipa no wo. Nti sa contract no as I say ekyerɛkyerɛ enwoma bi eda no edi e wo paper so enye ano. Na sa paper no na bibi ba ye begina so yedi bi say na ye kan ye no yedi so anasa na ye kan no ye ndi so eno no ye fa no express terms in somewhere ye tintim say ebe boayen ma na ye no akoye nim say meti me ho ase na so wate wo ho ase edi kan edwuma ben na me be ye edi kan edwuma no eto aso edwuma no maye no wa he eto aso edwuma no ye how long say ye 6 term anasa eye cover bi anasa eye 0 hour and that's a permanent saying and in terms of hours no so boss say 0 hour say 40 hours a week 37.5 hours a week ni nyina no ebewo a contract no emu na aketua ye de ba mame as I say ewom bebi a meye adwuma no poti adwuma no meye no wo London and I say meye no wo Birmingham and I say meye no wo Leeds and I say so London cry me yano wo north and I say east and I say west and he party na me sorry a me call adwuma no a your friend no work place or place of work until be a wo fixed place na adwuma no so senia ne nkro beta no edoso nti e bi a na wo ha na wo kina wa kwaye bi wo ha na ni nyina no eka wo hihye no eho a your friend no wo a main place but wokɔ kɔyɛ adwuma nso wɔ baby nso sɛnea sɔfo woyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ rainbow yi na bia office no wɔ hɔ deɛ ba bia yɛse and then no show no yɛyɛ no wɔ anafo nti hɔ na wobɛkɔ akɔtena na wayɛ adwuma no it doesn't mean say hɔ na de bia wobɛkɔ na mbom ɛyɛ a yɛtumi ma wokɔ baby na kyerɛ sɛ nipa no wɔ ne fixed place na ɔwɔ other places because of sɛnea adwuma no wura adwuma no hyehyɛ no ɛteɛ no clientele no sɛnea ɛteɛ no anaasɛ delivery no sɛnea ɛteɛ no nti ɛno nso ɛwɔ hɔ but ɛsɛ sɛ ɛwɔ nkrataa ɛso na wohu sɛnea wobɛyɛ no ama wokɔpie wo baabi na nyɛ hɔ na ɛsɛ sɛ wokɔpie a na kyerɛ sɛ wakɔ adwuma nso wankɔ adwuma because nyɛ hɔ na ɛsɛ sɛ wokɔ wakye wo ho aseɛ ɛna sika ahe ne yɛde bɛma wo a yɛfrɛ no remuneration ɛno nso no ɛsɛ sɛ ɛba so nti ɛkɔbɛ saa a ɛkɔ soro anaasɛ ɛkɔ fam a ɛho nsunsuanso ɛdɛn ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna yɛwɔ holiday ɛna yɛwɔ notice sɛ wompɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ adwuma bi mu a na sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo move on a notice bɛn na wode bɛma adwuma no wura amena prepare no ho ɛna sɛ adwuma no wura no so mpɛ sɛ ɔno wobɛyɛ adwuma bi mu a notice bɛn ɛna ɔde bɛma wo a yɛfɛ no notice period ebi a na yɛ 1 month ebi a na yɛ 3 months depending on how long a wayɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ ne nyinaa no ɛwɔ nkrataa no ɛso sɛ kɔba sɛ nkrataa no and trap baby be nyoma no potia then we have what we call implied expectation and it's statutory implied and it's the beko mmra no mu na hwe senya mmra no eka nti even though one kan wo contract no mu no mmra no ye betumi aka say mmra no say na eka nti sa wo kan ye o one kan no we ye be fa no say mmra no nti e be take precedence over near wo contract no eka no nti contract no e first na yakọ emra no enso emu na emra no so ɛsɛ sɛ point to one say wo contract no ɛtrɛw nea wo betumi ayɛ ne nea wo ntumi yɛ yɛfa no code of conduct nti sa code of conduct ya na employee no handbook mu ti ɛbɛka sɛ staff handbook and say staff code of conduct and say policy no nti policy no ebi ɛbɛtrɛw say na wobetumi aye say na wontumi ye nti sa woye na eboro so a your friend of gross woye na eboro so woye na enye but emoro so a yebeka say na waye no enye ti bia yebetwe waso nti ye wo ne a woye a yetumi twe waso ene ne a woye a woye nso a yebetumi abọ kokko
lawyer na me tro one or two things bi a me pese ye highlight hono kakra especially on the side of ebia ye fawo afri baby edi wako baby akoye adwuma minim se empempi no adwuma ya che kakra and these are some of the things ye experience na okaso menkwa na adwuma wura no edi threatening aba na ene opamo obi ohokora na wakase wo nko nti no obehye da na wafa kwan bi so no wayi wadi na niema ayebasa questions mienu ena me pese o hwanyam wa hamaye because me say ya enche I think say acha beye 2 weeks time Rainbow edime ko Ghana no makoye adwuma eno na wo so mutimi ehwe me yi because me free landing ako Ghana. It's like when you say enka landing there ahana me permanent office. Ahana me permanent office. Ya we de bia ahana meti. Ahana me permanent office. But say you say nyehwe. On person de me ko Ghana. Na me ko ye dwuma mu de me free wa no de me ko America so no makoye. Say asema me kan Dr. Mike Wotie enti wo chro. Enti lawyer say eba say omon fan she me contract me say odifo emre bi ba me de wo be ko Ghana no akoye adwuma na me de afri Ghana ko America metimi aka say mentimi nko because enemy contracting metimi aka na sa
ye wo bibia ye fa no necessity
okay
say adwuma no hia say wo be ye bribe no untimi nka say onye ta ye wo contract no mu kra na etimi de shem say and any other reasonable request made of you by your employer. Nti say employer no akoba say or the whole baby because of with skill, with knowledge, experience, ninti or the baby and when she share no or no never tenase na omo ahye na omo vary with contract no ebi a wo call for secondment is a wo call for ebi a 1 year and that's a few temporary period na wasen aba nhye ebe wo ho ama usa so we can vary your contract na ama akava nhye foforo employer no per or introduce you for you alone and yes obia tano no betenase na one wa kasa asem no na wa ma supplementary contract and that's arrangement and no interest say old one wa to atwene na mum to confirm say arrangement for Friday aba or no ajepene but won't mean so me yakobesa won't mean kwa the employer will have to make a justification a reasonable arrangement for you could be an adjustment to do with your health, your disability, and also the circumstance in general. The employer no by yes in share no. To won't mean kasa won't call because a here say obeko.
Well, atiefo ene adisiano emuaye de papa in another short form no. I was say what say your excuse of won't kono must be a good reason. Your excuse of one corner must be a good reason. And inti shenonson emame na yenswa ye employ a man for ewo adwumamuno. E was say ye ma contract in any edaho. E was ye ma contract in any eyeden edaho. Enti mamenfa we entwaso ema lawyer. Na me miss a lawyer say. Enti se say ano se obi fami we adwumamu a eye max say or mami contract. Na me hunu ni a opese meye na se ye fami adwumum ni amame a me ametime request bi ana
Yo emrana say ya fa adwuma mu a as I say employer no omawo contract within the first month or two no as I say omawo contract of employment signed by both of you so 1 year sa emrana say watumra because also our first contract I have no terms of engagement now I'm going to say obetumi assign post to other aspects of engagement I have no policies into policies which are on show contract nembum oba refer to certain places obetumi acquire policy policy could be disciplinary policy could be termination policy, it could be policy to do the conduct. Staff handbook. It could be health and safety policy. It could be this policy, that policy, the range of policies in the workplace. So the employer can signpost you to those policies. Until no no share or better now or contract and the contract will best one is a Bible. And so the employer will signpost you and bring what we call the key terms of engagement within or within baby our edumano wo eduma kwa wo ye duration termination holiday nene akaka ho no mra say as I say oboboso ema from within the beginning.
Na lawyer ye binum a sebi ye to nyi ye to nyuni adwuma no senka omo maya also my contract na ebia wa hu say wotunye enso wonso wo hia wo say obeye adwuma no amano wa my contract how do we approach it?
You see so unim say bio say na wo kan no bibi nya you cannot demand bibi. There is a principle of fairness.
Yeah.
If you want fairness, you do fairness.
Yeah.
Until you will be a friend of equity. Na equity no ehun bibi ni ati say mo say emredu no equity no so ye wo emre bi hihye ho o say o pese ye bibi ma wo a say wo so ye bibi wa wo hu ye wo so say wo ko challenge nipa no a obua wo no ehun mo bro na o ye so what is your basis of challenging nti ye nka saafo no ye ka wo a emre mu no omo wo kwan say omo be take employment contract
because one will say mulo adwuma ya mu yi ayese yasofudi yi emre bi akwa bi ani abre oh medin meko medin wa koma me lawyer me say odi no kwa koma lawyer no lawyer no frɛ wo say asem no yenko court a wo wade a wobetimi dia akọ appear court ho ye bebre no eya na efi say yenim ye right na ba bia wo say compromise no yan compromise enti ne eya me de paase wodi asem na ba because ye nuanom nso bebre wo ho a wo hu say enipa no so eto nyenti no na wo mia no nti yes afo no ye to nyenti omumia ya omunku ye kura na law no ntimi nya hu biribi
isi wono a wakọ ho no wo a wakọ ho se omuma obibi maye na wonsa entumi nkọ wa no uni eho kwan se wo be ye saa de no se wonim saa tina ye hwemu a enya contract bi na ho na mom ehumobro bi ebetumi aka say a voluntary work cry entia akatua nim because you can't work to be paid but because of what community no do nti wa wo de ho agba afare se wo pese wo ye bribi na wo ye bribi no na nipa no so behu obro say oh and the nya akatua na me de ma wo na ma wo bibi say fafa car fabra
yeah
photo phone credit ama we here me na wa frame me and no nya contract broni frɛ no gift and support obia to me support obi because nipa bia we hu mobro nti so obi support o because we hu mobro na wo gina so say me no ba twe dia bisa ho say na wo no anu mo na wo nya no wo ho kwan saa
ene we de ene me sorry fi happy me call office ma kwaji me contract ma hunu ni egum me kwaji me contract ma hunu ni egum emo lawyer briefly no pay mame enkai will say yene lawyer Charles from BWF Solicitors ena yeti akasafidi esu yi eha aye 92.4 FM London ye ene yetimi sesa abruchiri ne yedi meko Ghana ne yedi Ghana aba abruchiri ko ye Facebook no so ko share na kachire wunu ebi se lawyer Agia Kunwa mepa cho embra ensemu ekoso no ti ase ma me se enye adwuma nko aho asem na yeka ye kate across adie biara efa embra ho ba enne ye topic no eho na lawyer apiki free enti se bibi kire wadwene biribi hawo na opese ode eba na lawyer ehwemu mawa sania obidini dia ba me ba be kinkan dia ma lawyer ya mesrew hye no nso ma me say ubetimi dia ba ekwan bi aso ubetimi dia ba opese ode fa ye mobile ye WhatsApp line no so na ode ba anase wo frɛ me na me de ma lawyer ye live and colored ubetimi afrɛ ye WhatsApp line no 0777 1950989 0777 1950989 anasa opesa wo frɛ direct na odi besi yeso nso a 0208 133 4646 0208 133 4646 anasa 0208 133 1134 na medu ama lawyer. Lawyer, good morning. It's a good morning, prophet, please. Just to find out, I am finishing 10 years. Which application form do I fill, please? We ni 10 years. We ni 10 years. Route no na obisa say application form ben ena was say of feeling na watiki the next step, lawyer.
Yo, I saw person indefinite leave.
Yes, sir.
Yo, anti yo indefinite leave forms in bebre. Ntono no de no okoso a obehwehwe set O.
Set O. I mean ba lawyer say okoso a hwehwe set O. why no any forms are nyame yadoma e wo se ufili ena watumi akọ wanim na omatimi ahwe ama o say good morning lawyer, please, I'm applying for my nationality, but there is a session about criminal conviction. I overspeed in 2018. I overspeed in 2018, but did not get a point. I attend speed awareness training. Please, do I still have to put it down? If yes, it is requiring for the date, which I cannot remember. What do I do, please? What do I do?
Yo, nipa we you bet me akọ online. Now I type what must search criminal way point I want a license, so I suspect so you'll be our license. And so our license or born a license in Shema point was to be an obey yaba date, a bit me yaba. Say omo no copy court wa ye show so be won papers. Say police report now or letter no. Nti on kwahwehwe ba question ne dey be so I want to make us a won kai enti wo be gya ne sa yes or no, and if yes, explanation. Nti you can know nso a na ukọ wenim ba no nkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ. Nti find out what the facts are and provide them when you are applying for whatever application I hope say we no.
Emo menua wasuma yemfa line 1 no line 3 no emra na lawyer entimi mbie nsimu no maye. Hello me pacho me ma wachi ama wakwa aba anopai.
Good morning. Pacho Yamia.
Wo hwan?
Pacho ye frame Mensa.
Edino krade ehia o kai say ye wo anu me ka say bia wo na the message ni bi ba ya ye kinkan ma wo no.
Pacho David lawyers them.
Yeah.
Lawyers ma we have 2 questions for you. Pacho, first one no about na ensemi koso me wo meeting tina me no mo be meeting no, but the thing is me no mo ni asembia menya problem bia with them. This is the first time e bia menya problem. The problem is say omo accuse me of something ye security and I mean so me who say I didn't know me and yes anti I took CCTV to disprove evidence no one against me. Almost using a personal way, no so offense. Then I'm I thought said the burden of proof was on me, so I have to prove to them that it wasn't me. And I was someone accused me say for using a personal phone to and also offense.
Yeah, lawyer.
Yo, point I'm saying, Sonia will trim no BBS with Jumum until my investigation. They will invoke the disciplinary policy and carry out their investigation. Investigation, and ebe day near Esino say no cre and I say no cre.
From Patro
one thing, lawyer, can one.
I'm Patro.
Okay, lawyer.
What's the main case here? Pacho, what do you mean, Karen?
I'm Patafia, me too, Karen.
What's the BBS here, Jumu? I'm on my investigation. Yes, sir.
I think I'm meeting in Karen.
Okay, what part here? So we na when ya, ube to me, aqua bo ade no na wetie. But
you,
my name to what's the BBS here? You know my investigation, and that's what Mugusu investigation. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Until my investigation, yeah, a point that was on my own investigation. Investigation, no, but the advance said, yeah, I was no sanet here, and I say yes, sanet here. So yes, sanet here, dear. Now, Omujin also say, Omon person will be Juma, and then come ye dino, and then it will lead to dismissal without reason or fair reason. And no bet me so now what take employer no on. But you have to make sure say also in so until they have to go through the process. So what should now want as inform your union. Make sure say union no committee, you know. You can also contact ACAS. ACAS is the body for employers and employees. ACAS. Who call computer so now who Google ACAS. Ebe yaba. Obetumi afra won, wo ne won edi nkomo. Omo so be ka kire won. Omo ye law court. Omo ye just there to make sure say there is fairness in the workplace. Nti say we feel say employer na oye no we ni nje ho a obetumi ni ACAS wakasa. Saa nso na employer no so betumi any ACAS for akasa mo akire won say no so mo ye bia nso omo aye. Enu kwada na still an won ti won ho ase a omo ma right of appeal obetumi appeal it. Appeal no kwa wie na still ano almost say terminate wa then nkomo aye bedi no obetie bi na na obetumi aye no waye.
Mate, yo, me that's it. Pacho, my second question. Madam Fubi and now omo are cutting benefit and omo the reasons no buy, but because of mo, I do listen to you. Me can say only serve for statement of reason. Judge na trouble say we need statement of reason be our the bemo na the reason na I answer no the mom na we should be in statement of reason. And you know bet me appeal the call upper tribunal say judge na ma adequate reason. Ewo.
And also a benefit.
Pacho I benefit ma
upper tribunal system.
When marketing na.
Yeah, benefit.
Reason no more than
okay.
And I judge also agree with them. But the judge needs me a full statement of reason.
Oh, benefit has some now court dada.
Yes.
And now omo dismiss claim no.
Yes.
And now nti decision e ba no judgment no omo kan say obetumi aye den. Omo kan say obetumi akonanim.
Yes, also decisions so on or disagree or which me apply for permission to go to upper tribunal.
So no person
maybe I may advise and say before but yes, I know only side judge for a statement of reason. But judge my trouble say the statement of reason now the refusal
Nti judge no e di asam no na odi ne judgment aba out.
Yes.
Na wo can say uncle judge reason for emra.
Then we may say homicide judge no
but that's the question. That's the same reason. Thing. The judgment is the reason. Judge no say me gina we so I dismiss claim no. Yes sir.
Yes.
Now say judge no confa reason for emra.
No, it just said me be said me can say homicide judge no say man statement of reason explaining more into details.
But that is the reason why man or judgment
3 points.
The judgment from the judge or the court is the reason for the dismissal. But what is here?
Yeah.
Nti judgment mean confirm be before. Nti no ka just say who person who ni ameka ya and then say nyina so a me gina so a read ade na am dey ama no ye fa no judgment no. But what is here?
Okay.
The judge will tell you the findings and the reasons for concluding on that basis. Nti say won ti ase a and as you can apply to go further. Yes, you have the right to go further. But judgment confirm before be amro. Ya bra our bra watch on the judgment. Why?
Okay, yo. And then that's it be.
Daniel.
Oh, asida anyhow, asida nyina koma urade. Lawyer ye krado ne papa ene ubiebi ensem mu de amayen. Me pa cho me ma wachen e ma wakwa ba na yenko yentu adwumade ne so me ba cho me chia o
me deal so na me chia lawyer atma so me question is so say me free me sponsorship so na me de buy but me ba no ye ma me offer letter me di be rema state tikani bibia meji but ya or offer letter to say enye contract na me bedru kromu hanum na obema me contract me sign. I be staple terms and conditions no. I am more than 6 months ni. Yemfa sa contract ni mame. Me bisa so yemfa mame. Me bisa the last one or say offer letter no na ma sign no. But to me no, ena lawyer aka no. Se minya contract staple conditions majuma no me yen efa ho terms and conditions, but me ni bibia etisa in these terms dear na meeting because offer letter no to me no said the lawyer and said the onukra actual woman no enya contract letter intimate me a busy way say me ne ye adwuma yi ye tua me kai me sign offer letter no to from what lawyer can enya contract into BBC cry mini contract letter cry me they defend me ho ana me boa. That's my first question.
Bibia friend no practice or convention. Enti say employer no ne practice ne say oma offer no ne ese so kan no aka no mu na waja to mu na wa sign and I say verbally no kra no waja to me say na ye kɔ no obetumi akonclude say sa ene ne ayate ase ba se na wo kyerɛ mu no oka kyerɛ wo say wo ba obema wo terms and conditions and say wo contract no waba bro etwom onfa ma wo ye tro ni email na ka kyerɛ ne say senya me de ma no kan ye ene me de telephone so boss no ade no 6 months ni me san kan ye nti me pese me hu me terms and conditions of engagement no obeye amawo so wan ye amawo next onimu we remind me bio. But you see, sometimes depending on the circumstance, that's what we call relationship. So depending on what you want to do with the relationship after the action we take, you also have to bear in mind. But I'm not interested in Mrama say Uber demanding and that's Uber requested sir at the end. Because okay say Obama contract on farmer we impose one can Mrama can say as a contract. Into checking years and or the no and then the contract and I say yes sir. So I say yes sir dear and you also mao because I check too much.
Yes, because I had said your account. This letter is not a contract indicating employment terms or duration. A contract will be available for you to sign upon arrival.
All right, and then reminder why.
And my second question is Juma made with this sponsorship amount my contract and I say 20 hours 40 hours we bet me Juma wo baby extra 20 hours which COS in the contract and it a chair. But in case it's 20 hours no ye be na and yet the sponsor amount and enough to meet also demands in bills. Can you do other 20 hours baby? Can you do another 20 hours somewhere to match up with all time are open? And does it have any implications there? Renewal a bit affected.
COS or C will bet me how many hours with another employer?
20 hours.
Now, who person will how many hours?
The person may maybe 30 hours with another employer because
that's fine. Don't worry. I don't worry about why you want to do that. The question is that we yes sir, we shall what to mra, that's I want to mra.
Matumra.
And they wouldn't even that.
Okay, because the NTM maybe say baby maybe may all willing say Obama me more contract and it's I'm a menina yejuma but probation muna me one or person me can ye answer and also so now it makes them matumra. After I say me free, me old employer I could new one now, all willing to sell be mommy more job but or person me 30 hours man.
Ubetumi switch it. We switch kɔ ne nkyɛn a ubetumi ayɛ 40 hours and I say hours na ɛwɔ ɔno ne COS so no. But since I won't switch nkɔ ne nkyɛn no deɛ wuwia kakra aka ne a wowɔ no wadada no ho. Mmara no sɛ ubetumi enya 20. Untumi enwia ma ne mbɔ 20.
Mbɔ 20. Okay. Hold on na me person.
We are 20 dia watumra.
Okay.
We are 20 dia watumra. Enti hyenon so. Say yepona ubetumi afrɛ me nso a ofrɛ me nso a mema 1 or 2. We dey mema mfa nko ha lawyer. Ofrɛ me mankasa mema 1 or 2 points.
Ampacho number ben am friend so.
Tie radio no me pon a me de me number betu dwa.
Okay.
Why? Tie radio no me pon a me de me number betu dwa. We dey mema mfa nko ha lawyer. Lawyer dey obeka se watomra ampa watomra. Enti say na obeya obetumi anya adwuma ne bi aka ho. Enko apie say watomra. What you say? Enti me pon a frɛ me. Me da se nyame hira. Me mfa we enkoma lawyer, emfa lawyer enti anima ya na afi yakɔ ene adusua no so. Kra. Me pacho gina soma me 1 minute. Gina soma me.
Okay.
Lawyer, obi say I have indefinite leave through my husband. I am applying for my daughter to join me in UK. My child is from previous relationship. I am using sole responsibility. I have UK divorce application pending in court. I don't live with my husband now. Which rules are applicable? Appendix FM or Part A or both? If Appendix FM, can she get the same status as me? Which form is used for the application? Lawyer, yamfa we free on yefa nipa bako na fe yatoa yadisua no so.
Yo yenwe no opa se opese okwafa ne ba. Ebe kan ne nche.
You. Me pacho line no article, voice an article.
Yenwe no opa se opese okwafa ne ba eba.
Yeah.
Ebe kan ne nche e wo UK memu.
Yeah.
Emra no hu sa application no say Appendix FM application, family migration. As I say, approve say, ono a okofa akwala na aba no, ono na ohwe akwala no, senya oboboso no ni memrana dada. So I'm not going to go through the law for her or him. But the American say, I think it's her. So I'm not going to go through the law for her. But they all can say, so responsibilities no. As I saw this one, as I said with this so. Because as I said, prove that akwala ne papa no. Oni akwala no abrebom anymore. So I say with this so. And now the next one is said, or maybe someone said, then cry nature say akwala no yen yi no fi baby owo no embra emeka won sa ewo baby awo no. Then so as I say wo hwe na wo di ho djuma. And or say court proceedings kwaso ne ade. Court proceedings ne kwaso na try say no pacha ne say aware no a one akwala no papa no eware no ejija nso ewuye
Dabi enya akwala no papa akwala no efri ni previous relationship na obi a ejina no so ema ni nya ne nkrata no sese awade no enya ade a to asubiem because hama abebom.
But one kasa we indefinite. Yes sir.
Yes, unya indefinite from the husband no.
Well, unya indefinite. Who citizenship or citizenship. Who 2.5 or 2.5. So it doesn't really what means I was unya understand. You have it. nti na wo no na wogina so ayama akwala no nti sa wo kuta indefinite na wo ye application ma wo ba no abeka won sa se wo meet rules ne dia na wo no na ye de ba ma wo ba no
emo ene menu ya ba
no be sasa form ben
forms ben yeah
in terms of advice because there are so many forms especially entry clearance applications untumi nkasa kwafa form way because a computer form into sometimes we catch us back when form in green na so call in a blue not just one man wrong advice.
that's right.
This is not an advice, this is my opinion. My opinion is that, and my view is that ukofa obaba ukwa uboa obama o nyoma bia asese u tiki nti answer wo de ba ma no na oba direct to akọ form a ube use nti sa wonya show a ko consultation na lawyer no enter example na we hu poti say we yes answer I just go online and try it but I cannot advise say kofa form way and I say kofa form way because the advice I give you here will be a advice that will be rely on. So my opinion is that just be careful on the type of form now will be fill for akwala by one akwala forms online your phone entry clearance application settlement nti oman a wo ye fisu no wo bone saa e be bisa questions na we gina answers so no de wa ko wanim
lawyer asem no wabosi de bi asem a me kan say emfa ho sane wo fi say wadi nim no akọ na nim tie bia obi enim better than you enti consultation mesrew ma memfa address no ento ma sister gina so ma me ba sese a ana uncle gina so ma memfa address no ento ma na anopai to America eko BWF Solicitors consultation sen ya kakira bi na kire say ya kire no mani so na watimi aye application na kotum no aye successful. BWF Solicitors 4th floor Anna House me pesa what ya say ye wo community preferred lawyers back up 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road 7 Sisters Landing N15 4NP Shannon Somame anasa ubetumi afre no buku appointment sisi ya so meti set lawyer Charles kasa ewo Rainbow Radio na me ba consultation yebe buku na yamawa behunu lawyer Charles on 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 and answer 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 mepacho line 1 no wagina so ache ma mema wo ache na mema wakwaba na lawyer 8 you
yeah Michael mepia lawyer so anopai
emo
yeah ye machine bi shebi na mepese me bisa lawyer anopai
Fabra
I think say first one no yes me oba bi e wo kra mi no wo krom ba na me ne che before na our jay ba so by more than 2 years me man no efri ni ntan me tem kra no by up to now no oba na decide say oba ni hu me man no locating so it's more than 2 years ni minim kra me man wo so dey by say omote letter A and now say address B no up to now it's more than 2 years minim ba bia me man che omo ma holiday so oba me ntan but I say me hu me man locating up to now it's more than 2 years ni hu and the first one second one also say na lawyer ID kan ye kan say so obi enyim pro workers ya na so ye any form so so fere I think that the company I more than 10 years by a set of problem so I don't know what they will be a issue but I know my for a long time I'm a site manager so contract of the form no ohwe so a site a wobɛyɛ adwuma any udin or bank account any any address na you buy and nkwan also terms ya lawyer can be no or the forms in my ya e bi ni so esan se me ye so last and me na me sele me workers any bibia de by ya adwuma I think say site na my adwuma for more than 4 years add that 4 years in the sika ni pia ma workers na nwa ni pia ma mo to na by every year be a minimum wage ba so that asɛm no na mehyɛ ase sɛ mene ɔmo kasa so no me workers no always no ɔmo kasa nti ɔmo nyɛ ho bibi ɛma ɔmo so ɛno nti no it's more than 1 month now ɔmo yi madi for no reason na lawyer king ba ɛna na ebisa lawyer sɛ kurom ha na ɛwɔ mbra mu sɛ obi ɛsɛ from employment asɛ na yɛtumi yi for no reason anaasɛ worker no fight for the right na ɛno so yɛgyina so ayi na bi wɔ mbra yɛama notice biara anaa yɛnka asɛm biara nkyerɛ no dina mi bisa lawyer say na lawyer kan ye ye me am nkrata na me de adwuma nye se bia me bo fa mfatiri me am nkrata na me de adwuma dina mi bisa lawyer say sa adwuma na ana sa bisa kwan na me company na dina so ayi na di no mra bi wo ho a meeting ene o maka ana meeting dia mo afato ana na things am asin bisa na ana
yo mo lawyer wadaroma
yo edikan efa ne mba eho na ọ chịrị sị ọ pese ohu ne mba ọba ne sị ọ mma no kwan sasa na tie
ya
nti ne obetumi ayɛ sɛ obehu lawyer a ɔyɛ family law and so practice family law na ɔtususu hu akyerɛ no na lawyer bɛyɛ ne sɛ ɔbɛkyerɛ ɔbaa no na wama informal arrangement aba between ɔno ne ɔbaa no nti bia o mote ase a ba ne te ase a obeka say yo wo de bia ye be che ni say wo be fa 1 day ne ma for the rest of the days and so wo be fa 2 days ne ma for 5 days so mote ase a that will be informal arrangement no more agree on paper so man te ase a be ma no wo kwan say o de asam no be court na wa ma court ama no to me say o tumi hwe ne mba na ya fa no child arrangement order under Section 8 of the Children Act 1989. And so kwaji order no a judge no betie nsɛm a ɛwɔ mu no na so grant order na ɔno ankasa bɛhyehyɛ court bɛhyehyɛ mbra a wei bɛhwɛ wei anasa bra ɔno betumi nya ahwɛ akosra ne mma no anasa mkwala no so bɛba ne nkyɛn nti court betumi ama ne saa akwanya no nti on start with ɔbaa no anya yi a na wakɔ court obi say na address no me sure so wo oba no number obetumi afrɛ oba no but ebe hia say wo de bef dua court lawyer so no lawyer aboa wo e wo saa ekwan no eso. Question number 2 no very important, so that's going to be our test case for this conversation. Nti yenua we ose oye adwuma nti under section 231 of the Employment Right Act no ye hu ni say oye employee or say oye adwuma o ho ache nti wa ye adwuma at least for 2 years rather say 2 years wo akwenya
but lawyer me pacho ye hama hakakra or ye adwuma no as a self-employed.
So I'll come to that.
Okay.
Nti so oye adwuma no say oye adwuma na contract wom so oye employee a enhyehyɛ ɛwɔ hɔ but so oye self-employed there ɛhɔ no ayono an adwuma na oye nti nkomo we no is not or say can my employer nipa no oye we employer or your client provider of service or the mawa na waye nti wono munyina mu ye pepepe in that sense nti no be mawa no contract no employment contract na mbom service contract nti ebro no oye adwuma na asa onye bi a wafrɛw nti eno no emra no ma kwan se ne aye kyerɛkyerɛ mu no say wo right and na aye di hu nkomo no nti so we self employed se ne wa aboso de ande a ende wo de ne different nkomo we enkoma wo now so for ne aye beka wa ne say emra no say we employee a se ne employer no ese so ya ne say enyoma enum na obegyina so na wa terminate o anase wa dismiss o edi kan say wo modern bo enso eni a ye friend no capability anase wo qualification no endu anase wo skill no endu anase edwuma na wo ye no enso eni capability employer no tumi gina so under section 98 of Employment Rights Act announce say wo suban conduct so wo suban so ende enye papa senior wo ye nyoma bi a ene wo code of conduct ebo ebra and also employer betumi egina eso ye wo redundancy say edwuma no ebi ne ho biem nti redundancy aba ese so omode wo fa redundancy kwan so na omode wo omoyiwedi announce say ye wo say wo wato emra a ye fa na statutory breach na statutory breach ni say bia wakobokro no na de wo court and say wakoye bi na de wo court eno no because say aye criminal offense of assault ninti employer no any kwan say obe entertain o until say you go through process ama ya clear o so that is also a reason and your friend you back so your friend some other substantial reason is say bia bibinti akoba say edwuma no entumi ntoa so santi yentumi ebia bebia edwuma no wo no abai say area ho ni nyina no it's not safe for anybody to be there santi omo astop obia so obewo ko ho eno no a substantial reason to say we cannot keep you again because edwuma no kra no den eni ho eno no ye redundancy and there is some other substantial reason the say enyoma enumi employer no betumi agina so but na can say so oyi edi a ade so be you edi a your friend no constructive dismissal no say employer ni suban enti wo no wo se wonye adwuma biem so employer ni suban no ama we jai adwuma no dia a constructive dismissal ultimately take action announce say wrongful dismissal say employer no amfa emra kwan so eyiwedi say wrongful announce say unfair dismissal say employer no amfa emra kwan so anase ono angasa ne nhihye so eyiwedi santi aye unfair and there was summary dismissal and say we suban no enti employer no eni kwan say obekipo so wakoye bibi ato aban emra santi employer ni kipu a ono so ato mra obama o summary dismissal and that say your gross misconduct within your code of conduct or staff handbook na sa enyoma no wakoye bi na employer say one of the gross misconduct be na adedi santi yentumi enkipu and so be your summary dismissal instant. But normal termination is based on notice. Now, say employer no come out with summary dismissal, and I say or may notice to terminate you for whatever reason, either capability, redundancy, or conduct. There, as I say, or making sure say even statutory breach, as I say, making sure say we follow process. So when we follow process, I say it's unfair. Under section 94, no. So we employee now only employer na yejuma for 2 years emrane say employer no entumi you wedi unfairly what it means is say as so your investigation to find out say no crese na say why say wadwuma kra na enso eni a emrane say as say oye bibi fa ho oboawo to develop na so wentumi aye bibi anfa ho no wa amboawo to develop na still I say wo na wontumi ye adwuma no dia and they also in your ye so they have to go through the capability policy process, they have to go through the disciplinary policy process up to stage 3 in terms of warning to the point say they can terminate you. Then they also have you chance to be heard. And this when to me yes sir say employer has not been fair in dismissing you. And you share case law. Case BWF no Betcho ye oba bia ni adwuma eyine na ode court in 1978 court can say esa say adwuma ni rua amfa emra kwan so eyine di nti wato emra ewo kwan of fast yi na di no nti dismissal was not fair. Another case, the case of Geka Sang. Geka Sang no ne the year 2023 ya. Na all can say so the asem we court wa court hwe enwoma mienu. Edi kan say employer no ingina so yi we di no eye reasonable. Ena ne oye ya ansa oyi we di no so eye processes no so eno so eye reasonable. So reasonable reason and also reasonable process. This is when you are in a court where employment tribunal will tell you say you did not follow your own policy. I would have to acquaint you. Why was she saying win this so? And I buy she saying so win this so. Internet just say now why you know what umra Santi dismissal no will not be fair. Billy say investigation. Investigation a course. You invite you for interview. You ma warning. You ma akwenya se fa obi bra anase for union bra. Omo ye witness. Omo ye na omo ye. Omo ye bibia omo conclude ye. So man yes adia na akwa se omo bra no omo ende so. Ekobesa obetumi da akọ acres. Acres be ka kire won say they have to follow their own process. So man ya dia acres enfan atsam no enko court. Wo na wo akwenya say obetumi di asam no akọ court within 3 months of ade no a esi no esi ye no. This and then you terminate wa within 3 months no obetumi e de ekọ court, but you have to make sure say you have exhausted the internal processes including appeal and so on and so forth.
Mbo lawyer yada wase ene wabue ye ni nsem no akopa 18 minutes past 10 yemfa kakra enka ho
Minia
yemfa
Deborah enso e wa hanti ye bewi a ode brofo kasa no beba na wa bono tofa abaye
ode brofo kasa no be 1990 musa
ye wi a obeba no tofa good
ba cho mate line 3 me pa cho wagina swache papa if you are near line 1 na afi yama Deborah edi ne de abeto aso amaye ne yekoye nim me pa cho me ma wakwa ba eba dwumadi so.
Hello.
Me pa cho mobile line no line 3 una me ne wo kasa no.
Okay, me that's it. Pacho mo siya ni lawyer na.
Me pa cho me ne lawyer ye jo so.
Me pacho me ni my wife in the back room of the school na me defender, but due to some problem the tematite ama makoye divorce aba. Na me share oba okuta indefinite, but ni yearly annual income salary no enu 1,000, 8,000, 18,600. But me full time, me no ebru. I'm busy. I say make me the media no I join in on the application.
Lawyer Charles.
ani obetumi e de ne de na akoba ne de no e family income enye nipa ba ko ne de nti omo di mienu be bom na omo enya ne omo hwehwe na omo de aye once we gya aware no de mrama kwan se otumi ware foforo se we share obi odo no a
Nana, what in your lawyer can?
And I was saying, you bet me de. Me met me the media na join and is can I do 8,600.
Me pacho sana lawyer can ye. Osu bet me the adwene once we gya awade a we share obi foforo a wo ware no. Embra na ma wo kwan say we divorce so dia obese timi aware.
Okay.
You bet me the adwene. Why?
Okay, let us see.
Na me shira. Bye bye. Hello, line 1.
Hello.
Yes, once wagina swache papa, mema wachi ema wakwaba.
Mejo so.
No.
We dia me bisama me sister na ye unity without say ya man any written and warning and bibiasa no say your friend no e catch and see ye unity. Na the employer no e patch or the employer need the cameras ebebo baby omo ye adwuma no wambo mu na amane na na omo kra omo ni adwuma mu ho nti I think komo a omo bo e na adwuma no se de niema akwa I mean omo hu say in favor omo and your mom catch employer na I so mom to do a discussion na employer no eti nti eno nti no say or the afaso ayi omadi because can say anyway one mom warning why say or the bibi kra be bobo ho me de said you the minim kakra say mra mu no o ye bibi sa kra so the stickers bi kra na bibi bobo wa che so bibi say e wo ho but eno na ono the afaso ayi omadi say ntie na asem na wɔ adwuma mu a keka nsɛm fa ne ho na wei no ɔne ne nya adwuma so for 2 years. That's one thing. Ɛdeɛn mmara wɔ hɔ a mmara kwan opportunity obetumi de employer no afa so anaasɛ oni akwanya biara because employer nso na ɛma ne free kurom ɛbaa ha ɔno the skill worker ɛna ɛbaayɛ a sɛ employer no ɛgyaa no ne ne family a sɛ ɔmo struggle sɛ ɔmo bɛnya adwuma foforɔ ayɛ. My question no.
Okay. Lawyer, so mama. Lawyer wadaroma.
Yo, you know how they are some way by and somebody be more you need a lot of facts and the context and the background to be able to give opinion or advice. And to send our workers away a life situation, you know. The best say you program out free. Now, bra, na yehu ne wom because e betumi be say questions na yehu ya ti ase yi na yetumi ama afutuo anase opinion na ebeboa o why
Pacho yo
asopam na usum sa amaye enti me de lawyer telephone numbers no ebetudwa na me de address no so atudwa na watimi asum amaye me da ase bye bye. Yo, onuya anopai eha ena daye ekosun ye eni sepitri. Ye kwa ye nimu na akabe ye 7 minutes na edi juma no nyina abawie ye no. Yanko lawyer kachi na yanko fa lawyer Deborah Emra no me potungu mumaye. Na yiwia na lawyer amaye last word na ye di atwaso. Hey Deborah, how are you? Hello, lawyer Deborah, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Are you ready for us?
Yes, please. So today we've looked at the topic of my employer has dismissed me from work and what should I do? So the governing law is the Employment Rights Act 1996. The definition of an employer is someone who owns a company and has decided to get people to work for them, and then in turn he will pay them. An employee is the person who has decided to take on the work. So Section 1 of the Employment Rights Act requires the employer to provide an employment contract. So there has to be express, and there's also implied terms which comes from statutes, so the law. So if you haven't had, if you've been successful at a job interview and you start a job, by law your employer is required to provide you with an employment contract. Now, in terms of the dismissals, there are 3 main types. So unfair, constructive, and wrongful dismissal. There are also reasons to dismiss someone fairly. So there's conduct, when the employee has done something that's inappropriate or not acceptable. There's capability, when the employee is not able to do the job or does not have the right qualifications. Redundancy, when the job is no longer needed. A legal reason, so when the employee cannot do their job legally. Usually there has to be a notice of termination. However, if you have committed a gross misconduct, they can summarily dismiss you. So in the instance, however, they still have to abide by fair procedures. There was some case law mentioned as well, Virtual, which was a case about a woman who was dismissed and she took it to court. And the judge essentially concluded that this was the way in which she was dismissed wasn't right. So even though you can be summarily dismissed, they still have to go by fairness. So there has to be an investigation. Was there a warning given, etc. So if these things weren't done, then it's deemed unfair, and you can take the case to court. So this is my little summary of the topic. Thank you.
Mo, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I nearly speak treat to you. And that would be a blow. Emo, lawyer Deborah Eddie Potono Abiguma my wabe potogum ama bibia ako kama yanko lawyer ho na yanko na mafa obi ba wantimi engina so nti lawyer meja ma na afi wa my summary na ni adi beja ye kwan na odi eja ye kwan. My employer has dismissed me from work. What should I do? Oh, lawyer Jinao, I say nipanati say me say we free so no. Wa she da ba. Nkrufo we ni temptation pa. Ade me say me pon. Me ba cho me ma watching e ma wakwa ba. Wa she da ba.
Metia ona ebi mama lawyer team kwa we de. Ejina so ache kakra. Na me question nyina e no. First one e minua baby a o UK ha o the school work and buy na mse obaye no abehia obi a ono no ye uni but oye Portuguese ni a oye uni o de na fro but toka ne niam kakraba enti be ma no ya na dwen fi oba ne bi emrakwan mu no abaya no bitimi e de mrakwan afo so no amana san ama akola no na say when you kasa one sign dey wontimi sign bi and the last question so ye school near or the students visa route in a buy went to me every school no akwanya bay and a mano obetimi awale obi a or the school worker e buy and as I say indefinite ni nko and as be a true bamu no and awo mu no ono obi or the school worker e wo a obetimi de nya asetena and as I say be a one indefinite to remain ni nko an e wo a obetimi nya asetena and say so me question bi no.
Yo, lawyer Wadaroma.
Yo, di kan menti ase ne se o se obi ene obi afefuro na be ma no empese obeje akwala no sanity e
O se obi ba jona sanity e
yo what's I mean say o se me na me ne wa afefuro na me so minim se men kai se me ne o dae nti efuro we de me nsusun se ya me a emre bi ani ho a betre se esese wugitumi se ya wo enti oba no ntumi enforce be ma no the worst way no obetumi ai ne se ombe agree so ombe DNA to confirm say akwala no ne papa no ne saa enipa no se DNA no mo ye na eba out say akwala no papa no ne saa papa no dia ende akwala no papa no ne se kama ye wo akwala no kama ye wo akwala no se maame no enware obi a one no ti aware no ho na papa we pani obi a one no wo ho dia ende mra no hu se akwala we ne papa ni saa papa ya ye kana semu santinya papa no wo no ode be kata ne ba yeso sa papa no wo indefinite a ode be kata ne ba yeso mra no ama akwala ye kwan under section 1 of the British Nationality Act no se akwala ye British ni sa papa no e wo British citizenship so a Sarah enso na ode be kata ne ba yeso. But the first step in say ye behu say akwala ne papa ni say into kwan name understanding akwaba dia I just say DNA and I say ebebem no ma ati omo ho ase say ampa eye wo ba yes sir ebeye din say obetumi aforce be me say eye wo want me da hye wo ko and if you more then you can go to step 2 to determine the nationality of the child. Next question is obi aba school when to me for whatever reason akwenya ben e ho no yes sir
lawyer eza
sanet ya dia sanin pa ya when to me say ya yenim no mra no makwan say wa when to me school no obetumi akọ skilled worker route no so nti eno no e out nti sanin pa we owo hai we kwehia ne dofu bi anaso obi na omo adomo ho na ekwaye aware a obetumi agina eno nso se ekasa ne se omo aware na mami wo asetena wo krom ha mpo bi oya British ni na omo ntumi enko kwatena oman foforo so because mami eya British ni nti ombetumi asre se aban enkwansida na omoma yenue asetena otumi ne yere atena na omo abo omo awa sa akwala wo mu a na mrano be hwe se akwala wo mu na se akwala no eye bi amami ba nti papa yi eye akwala no step father oboa akwala ni school mu bi ono no kofa ni school o kire no ade ono no ko park ono ko club oye ni say oboa akwala no wo kwan nyina mu akwala no kura hu se ne papa ni no sa na etia de a mra no be hwe akwala no welfare ni well being na wa consider say papa yi yama na akwanya na ontina krum ha under the relevant rules ye wa gen 3.2 under appendix FM provisions no empo say papa yi sanya ye kan wa ware na so ne yere na tiba na mbom akwala enimu a aya emra no sekesinfo be fa emra no to favor them no meka throw aya o meka sure ne say mo dom ho dia mo nko mukrom na mo nko ware di oba ni di wechi na mo nko mukrom sanya me ya adom a o metumi consider na mo de ama nti se kwabesa na saa eho no 50-50 basa akwala wo mu dia akwala ni nti aya na ne chances no very very high di say papa yi oni obi anyem na akwala piem na maame no settled and so kuta British citizenship na akwala yi British citizen no na ma papa yi ehwe ne ba no papa yi betumi agina ne ba no so fa no direct access because enyo neti na wogina ne ba so na ya manubi na wetumi aboa ma ya hwe akwala yi ananso say wa kwa ware na yere na oware na yere no na yere wo no akwala nso ewo ne saa na ono oye step father no ojina akwala so anasa oba no so depend on the circumstance na odi asrese omoma no asetena na ontumi mwa ebusua yi na ebusua no entumi enko nenim yetumi hwe ne saa na yaboa yenue nti a family welfare consideration and as a child welfare consideration but ne nyina no circumstance no ina be kire say ye de be ma no and as a young farmer no because every case is decided on its own merit nti akwenya eho ema yenue yes I just otnemu a kodum pempensu bi a ondi 20 years babi a yare ni bibi akwabanti ontumi enko ne krom now wa application for consideration under appendix private life now wa kase ne yare ni bibi there are insurmountable obstacles until kono kromo a sa obstacle nti bi kro obetumi efim anaso ewu mana yeye anase treatment na ade obenya no ho no emboa santi omonhwe sa akwanya no eso eno so ka ne sa yetumi consider eno ye discretionary nti obetumi consider say sa na etie dia ne life nti yenhwe na yemboa no ewo ekwan ebiso na yemfa asetina no ema no obi beka say ndi ontina odi 20 years baby obedi 20 years no na 20 year rule kura na bia na asesa because yenim ne eba ewo yenim because mraro sesa all the time but these are the options available.
Lawyer yada wase odaroma menua emise enchirechirimu no akoyiyi ama papa ohwa 35 minutes past our normal closing time. Odifo abribia na machiche bi egusu nkakra enti na de mamekwan na memfansi ya menua emise asema lawyer bekan ye no atowasum
Mse no ana lawyer chichi mu no ebeda lawyer se
medase ene hye no nso na ne ebekire wa adwen bia no frɛ lawyer ewo office line no so ana se book appointment na kohunu lawyer na enuema enko wano emam yemfa dwumadie ni nyina ensi ha ne na ne dwuma etira eda dwuma yedie no so no eye my employer has dismissed me from work. What should I do? Ubetumi anya lawyer, me pa chomo fa address no mame. Ubetumi anya lawyer office. Ewo 4th floor Anna House, 214 to 218, Tottenham High Road, 7 Sisters, Landing N15 4NP. Landing N15 4NP. Office number no 0208 493 7340 0208 0208 493 7340. Emergency number no 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Fred lawyer Charles na woni no enkasa 1-on-1. Fred lawyer Charles no ne enkasa 1-on-1. 079 47 63 6037. Lawyer Charles number no 079 47 63 6037. Ohundonti ena misi number no so ama o. Nyese number no bo na ye mede. Ohundonti enti safa ne biem fa number ne biem. 079 47 63 6037. Na wawura lawyer Charles mobile num gwa na woni watimi adi nkomo yemfa lawyer Charles emre na onkraye na o maye nkrato a etwato kora na odifo mintimi pagya memu wada roma me bacho okasa na breki
yo etiefo ne ahwefo ende nso yesu azekakra na za yesu ne nyinara enye de say ye adwuma ma obi na nyimpa no se on pedo on be ye adwuma bi ma e baaze na botuma ye ozika no oda e share policy a owo adwuma no mu a mre no e hye oda dzido no na fa ye adwuma nti bo catcher employer ne de za waye no nyini ye agen na appeal against the work or ye no so ono anye adwuma nso a boko acres for ho na akaka kire hon de dam na o employer no waye na isusun de onfa emrekwam acres for yi employer no bot zinkomo na waka za woda waye akire hon na sastra no wanye za emre se e wo kwan de eboko court another employment tribunal na zi wasam akadan court na court bohwe na wehu de dam dismissal na waza ma no ofata ose ofakwanum another ofakwanum so ofakwanum za emrane say court be make order for reinstatement to get your job back another say bibinti isha na nyaza wenyi beji adwuma no mu bi ma court say obetuma akacho de move on but the employer no oma compensation depending on how long obe take wa obenya adwuma foforo no enti ni nyina no ogina za court ebeka enyi how long anye adwuma no aye employer na aye adwuma na whether warankasa no emra no hu de ye employee another inye employee under section 230 of Employment Right Act no nti za yesu ni nyina ara ni de so oye constructive dismissal o so oye unfair dismissal o so oye wrongful dismissal o so oye summary dismissal o emra wa kwan de be ye bribi your employer no betina say ma union fo so nta say de dem na we si we adwuma no mu na union fo so aboawo na ma onye employer no edzin komo afaza we si no ho za aboa ye dam so a botuma afa bukọ acres wo no da court a bukọ akofa lawyer na lawyer duwe seyi ska de fa lawyer nso a court botuma ahye na wa ma o legal aid support na wa share ama lawyers na we duwe nyim wanyo akọ court ba ma ye kan nyina anye de say your employee na ye adwuma 2 years emra no makwan de employer no oba dismissal unfairly another oba juweza injina subiara enyim oba dama employer no watomra nti ba famra kwem na enyi employer no ezi nanso all employee no e wa asunzi was in there but there emra no we adwuma mu ho emra no we de zido no also ezido nti ha na yɛdze ende nkomo no ebesi yɛtuado Sunday ekor another bi wo ho nti yɛhwi rainbow radio a yɛkɔ line no do ɛwɔ Facebook na questions a yɛntuma ambodo no ya abodo ama etiefo ne ahwɛfo nti yɛnye pastor wi a yɛtuado
yo emo lawyer yɛbɛda wase na nneɛma a ɛnɛ odi abrɛ yɛn na adesua a odi yɛn awuram onyame yɛ adom a dasɛndɛ wobɛsan atemenka na mekɔ nso na mekɔgye me contract no free Rainbow Radio a mede bɛbrɛw na wahwɛ mu ama me sɛ biribi atoto yie antoto yie a ne ɔsɛ mede ka ho no mede bɛka ho na yɛtumi ayɛ no pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ meda ase nyame yɛ adom a
oh my God, I love Rainbow Radio.
Prophet.
Many colors, many voices, one God, one station.
Bye-bye.
This is our
you wait for the ahwɛfo yɛ to adwumadi no so na question bi a ɔwɔ do a yɛntum ambodo na yɛ body question I want to say please my employer said there is no job so I should look for another sponsorship. What should I do? You say another employer obotum ama we adwuma mmra no makwande bo switch akọ new employer no nti say foforo da botum akọ wenyim ma wa yeye nembom employer no ozo ba ne dze mmra makwande obegina finfin up to this point no ozo wa ba no no wa ka de adwuma yi ho nti ontum ntua contract no onye wa akọ no edo. Please, I came to the UK as a student, but I could not finish my program and my stay will expire next year. Please, if I meet somebody and we are married and the person is a skilled worker, can I depend on that person to have my say? I think we have answered this question earlier on. So you can replay the clip or the recording to get the answer from that. Secondly, say, if I overstayed in the UK, can I get visa again to the USA, Canada, anytime? If you are in the UK, now open Canada, and I say US, and I say China, maybe be out could be of course, over to me, I application to go there. But embassy no, and nobody determines or the bemao, and I say on farmer. And as I say, we read embassy, and I say, or minor embrano for visas to know whether you qualify or you meet the visa requirements. And only near your and the question and answer session. You know, Bibiara asks so to me by ya me ya doma, your best share or china ewo legal hour program. Your lawyer Eunice. Obedi yenim ewo sa nkomodie no eso. Sarenso na Saturday yabesen Asia Community and the Law. Me na medi enim ewo sa nkomo no eho. Enti yen na let's make time and date. Na yen join ni yen sua ade yen boa yen ho. Have a lovely day and week. Shalom.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we'll get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team
to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community,
is a member of the Family Law Panel
and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.